Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
All right. Thank you, Olivia. Welcome back to those of you who have been following the series, either in person or watching the replays. And a warm welcome if it's your first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers, and I'm William Craig III, a professional career coach. And I've got a clear mission for this series to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. The fact is, people who put out resources with hundreds of AI prompts are well-meaning, but too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So instead, I've focused on giving you just one powerful, practical prompt each and every day. The goal? To help you run your job search or job campaign with clarity, confidence, and strategy, using AI as your assistant, not your replacement. Now, today, as always, we're building on the momentum that we have already started. And if you've missed any of the segments, feel free to watch the replays on my LinkedIn profile or subscribe to my YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. That's right. Get Up and Get a Job. That's the name of my YouTube channel, where you can watch live, get the live prompts when we finish each session as well. You'll be notified of other upcoming events that will be taking place. Let me just close this window. All righty. So let's jump into this because I got something special for you today, something special. And today we are helping Mary with something that a lot of people overlook. You might be overlooking this as well. And let's see here. Okay, there we are. Write a short or connection, Mary, message Mary can send to a former alum from Northeastern Illinois University to explore career advice or job leads in ARAP. Let me slow down because I'm a little excited today. I must admit. But here we go. For those of you who have been following, you know that Mary Mack, our fictitious job candidate, has a resume that we uploaded into ChatGPT. So everything that we're doing here, Chat has learned about Mary from her resume. One of the things that is on her resume is that she attended Northeastern Illinois University. Okay, so that's why we're plugging that in. So here's the deal. So many of you have attended schools, and you know the college spirit, the college pride. You know, I was talking to one of my daughters yesterday about that North Carolina A&T Aggie pride. Oh my goodness, it's sickening. But that's the way college life is. There's a certain spirit, there's a certain collegiate pride, if you will, that's associated with it. So why am I emphasizing this? Because if you attended one of these colleges or universities, you're part of the club. And it's okay for you to reach out to other members of the club to let them know what's going on. All right. So how do we do this, though? Before we write the connection message, seems like we need to have some folks to talk to, right? And I can hear some people saying, college, gosh, I haven't spoken to any of those people in years, or I never keep up with them. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stop sharing there. And first of all, let me just go to the comments here and see what we've got, because I see a couple popped in. Donna says, good afternoon. Hope everyone is having a great Wednesday. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Donna. Let's see. Monica says, good afternoon. Always happy to have you as well. Daniel, my man who saved me yesterday. Good afternoon. Looking forward to this session. Oh, you warm my heart. Thank you so much, Daniel. And MC, I'm back. Was not well. Yes, I know. Been praying for you, MC. Glad that you're feeling better. Alrighty. So, all right. So let's do this. We're going to shift gears a little bit, and I'm going to take you to, I'm going to take you to share my screen over here at LinkedIn. Oh my goodness, let's add it to the stage. There we are. Alrighty, so excuse me. You are viewing, and let's take this to the maximize level. There we are. So you guys are looking at my LinkedIn profile my profile account. I'm on the home tab. And what we're going to do is we're going to really very simply go here in the search box. Okay. And we're going to paste in, because I copied this from our prompt here, Northeastern Illinois University. I hope you're following along with me. Okay. Hope you're following. So you would simply go into LinkedIn, and in the search box, you would type in the name of the college or university that you attended. Now, you could also type in a high school, right? You could type in a technical school, whatever you got, you see what's there. All right. But we already know that Northeastern Illinois University is here. And as a matter of fact, there are 61,000 people following. Oh my goodness, that's pretty cool. Now, right off the bat, here's what LinkedIn has done. First of all, it's telling me 4 people from my school were hired here. So no, I did not attend Northeastern Illinois University, but 4 people from my school were actually hired here. That's pretty cool. So that's the first thing it does. It tells you if there are people that you know who were actually hired at this institution, because let's just say you're interested in working at the institution. Then what could you do? You could go and you can tap into those 4 people and see if they can help you, all righty, with getting in. But let's take this back. Let's get rid of this. And yeah, just hit reset, William. Show results. Okay. Reset. And now show results. Okay. Live TV. Love it. And come on. Show results. All right. It's not doing it. So more than one way to do this. Let's just go back. Huh? More than one way. I got to thank Bill Gates for that. Alrighty. The Windows environment gives us multiple ways to do things. So, all right, we got our 4 people. We don't want to talk to them. But now look at this. We've got people who attended, first, second, third connections, and then people actually actively hiring. So we could go ahead and click actively hiring. We could do that, but I'm not going to do that. All righty. Oh, what did I do? I hit something. Sorry about that. I knocked my microphone over and hit something. All right. Gotcha. All right. So here we go. We're not going to do that. We're not going to click on the first connections and the second and the third connections. What we're going to do is we're going to view the page for Northeastern Illinois University. All right. So here's their page. There are 52,000 alumni who are on LinkedIn. 52,000. How many do you need to give you a successful connection to a job opportunity? Okay. All righty. And 61,000 people actually following. And then I've got connections. Awilda. Okay. All right. Awilda is following. Anyway, I'm sorry. I get caught up. Awilda and 11 other of my connections are following this page. But here's where I want to center your attention. You ready? Alumni. So we're going to click alumni. And here we go. It tells us there are 51,757 alumni who are on LinkedIn. Now, I want to share something because this could be a little confusing. It says, explore people with this organization on their profile. Since they may belong to multiple categories, chart totals, I'll show you in a moment, chart totals may be greater than the total member count. So here we go. Here are the charts, and we can see where they work. This is the 51,000 alumni where they work. Chicago Public Schools, Northeastern Illinois University, Walgreens, JP Morgan. I can click here to see more where they live. 50,000 live in the United States, 39,000 and some change live in Illinois, 39,000 and some change live in the greater Chicago area, et cetera, et cetera. Can go over what they do. some work in education, some work in business development, some work in operations, sales. And again, if I click more, it'll just extend this chart, all right? And what they are skilled at, customer service, Microsoft Office, leadership. So you remember when you click on those skill buttons for each of the job experiences that you have and you can add skills, that's where it's pulling this information from. All right, so just in case you weren't sure how that worked, what they studied, how you are connected. So there's only one person that I have a first connection to, that I'm directly connected to on LinkedIn, but there are 582 people that I'm second connected to. They're connected to person that I'm connected to, someone that I'm connected to, and then third level, 47,000 and some change. So all of that's cool, but here's what we want to do now. Now that you got a chance to see all of that information, here's how we're going to use it. So first of all, we're going to go to, I'm going to take 1980. I've done this before with another school, and from 1980 to 83, because that's when we're going to say that Mary attended this particular institution from 1980 to 83. And look at this, it's telling us that there are 2,142 alumni that are on LinkedIn that attended during the same time Mary was there. Hopefully you can already see the value there. Some of these people Mary might know, okay? Now, of course, this isn't my school, so there aren't going to be any folks there. It would be different for Mary, all right? But here's the bigger piece. Search alumni by title, keyword, or company. So let's say there's a company you want to work for. Well, first of all, we can click on the show more and we can see the companies where these folks work. All right. Now, I'm gonna do this just as an example. Let's just say I wanted to work at Coca-Cola, right? And hit enter. Well, guess what? It says two, but there's one who's actually working at Coca-Cola that attended between 1980 and 83, and it's Victor Rivera. He's a general laborer at Coca-Cola Enterprises. All righty. So, and this is where the fun starts. So we're going to go back in and we're going to get rid of that. And now instead, we're going to do finance, Finance, finance. And we're going to hit enter because we know that Mary Mack is in the finance industry, right? She's an accounts payable, accounts receivable specialist. And so we got all these different companies here. And look at this. Let's see here, 239 alumni. And so what do? We can scroll down here and look at this. Here they all are. All righty. Here they all are. And so at this point, we've got a lot of folks that we can actually decide we want to reach out to. Here, let's just Melissa. She's got a nice picture there. Doesn't have a banner, right? She's got over 500 connections. What does that tell us? That tells us that if not now, at some point, she was very active on LinkedIn. She's the owner of Ripple Effects Coaching and Consulting. Oh, wow. How about that? And then life coach, internal family systems therapist. So where did the finance piece come in? Because it's picking up finance. Okay. So she was director of new business administration. She was also HR development consultant, operations manager at Allstate Insurance Company. Okay, so I can see where there's a finance background in there. HSBC, AVP, it's either assistant or associate vice president for talent management, senior learning and development specialist, and then senior performance coach. And then she decided to start her own business. And all right, very cool. But here we go. So I want to go back and I want to pick one other person. I want to pick someone else who is directly in finance right now. And I hope you're finding some value in this. All right, so let's see. Let's find someone else. Okay, Deborah. She's the director of recruiting sales, chief financial officer. Here we go. Michael Dow. Chief Financial Officer, CPA. Oh, okay. He's got all more degrees than the thermometer. 1,383 followers. All right. Michael, financial executive with an established, proven record of significantly improving business operation. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Mary and Michael speak the same language. His specialties: rolling 52-week cash flow forecasting, budgeting, pro formas. Oh, my goodness. Love it, love it. His activity, let's see, excuse me, 1 week ago, he reposted something. All righty. Disability Pride Parade. A week ago, July's Disability Pride Month. Okay. So what does that tell us? That tells us that he's got a heart for the disabled. So see how we're picking up information as we go through this. All righty. So why is that important? Because here we go. It gives you a place of commonality. This is something that you know is near and dear to his heart. And we don't know why, but it is. So this gives us fodder for conversation. All righty. All right. I won't go deep into that. I think you get it. But he's the chief financial officer for Shore Community Services. He's been there for a little over 2.5 years. It's a nonprofit organization serving communities in Chicagoland for over 70 years. Their mission is to improve the quality of life for persons with intellectual and other developmental disabilities through educational, residential, vocational, and related programs provided with community integrated supports and services. So love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Now, the thing about this is Mary, in her background, she has an affinity for community service. In fact, part of her mission statement speaks to that. And so one of the potential areas where Mary wanted to work is in a nonprofit organization. And because of the type of work that she does, she's able to do it remotely. So even though she's not in Chicagoland, there's nothing that says that she could not work for this company or this organization. Before that, he was the chief financial officer and finance director. He was there for 7 years. Chief CFO for Website Solutions over 4 years. Vice President of Finance for Divine Racing Management. Wow, Endurance Sports Education and Training Organization. That's pretty cool. And the CFO and Vice President for Lakeshore. And then there are others. So is he deeply steeped in the world of finance? Absolutely, he is. All right. So, and then it talks about his licensing, certification, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He has received, oh my gosh, he has received 34 recommendations. Love it, love it, love it. How many has he given? He's given 16. This guy, he is on the money. All right, so what are we going to do with this information? We're going to copy his LinkedIn URL. Well, we don't really have to, but here we go. I think you get the gist of this, because if we go back now, Michael is on the list, right? There are how many? 239. 239 alumni that Mary Matt can reach out to who are in the finance world. Now, again, you can do this for any school. You can do it for any institution. You can do it for any company. Let's say you worked at a company. This is bonus information now. All right. And so, but bottom line is, you can do this for any school. Type in the years. Now, we could have gone up to 1995 if we want to. We can expand this, because again, once you're a member of the club, you're a member of the club, right? And people want to help you. They want to look out for other members of the club. So I put in the dates that she was here, because why? Now that gives them, again, even more commonality. Yeah, I could put in up to 2005, but when she's talking to Michael, for example, when she introduces herself, she can speak to the fact that they attended school at the same time. All righty, so let's do this. We've got our list of people. Um, and while now Lori Patricelli here is a substitute teacher, somewhere in there she's got a background in finance. So don't discount the people that are not working directly in finance today. Why? Because they know people in finance. Okay. So people can help you identify opportunities that you may never get to see without them. All right. Understand that. So let's go back to chat because we're almost out of time today. And I'm going to stop that screen and we're going to share our chat screen. Go back there and share. All righty, and bring it to the stage. Okay, so we've asked chat now, write a short connection or reconnection message. Mary can send to a former alum from Northeastern Illinois University to explore career advice or job leads in ARAP. And let's see what chat comes up with for our 200 and almost 300 leads that we have now. Is this cool or what? Somebody say something in the chat in the comment section. And good morning to you, TJ. Glad that you're here as well. Is this cool or what? All right, here's a short and professional reconnection message Mary can send to a fellow Northeastern, yeah, them. Hi, Nat. I tell you I'm excited. Hi, Michael. I came across your profile and noticed we're both NEIU alumni. Go Golden Eagles. Come on. Come on. That's what I'm talking about, chat. I'm currently exploring new opportunities in accounts payable, receivable, and would really value your perspective on the industry or any advice you might have. If you're open to a quick chat or sharing any insights, I'd be truly grateful and happy to support you however I can as well. I love it. I love it. I love it. And so here we go. Would you like this adapted for LinkedIn, email, or both? And I'm just going to give it the thumbs up because you all know I would already say both here. So that's something that absolutely you can do on your own. All right. You don't need me for that. But you get the gist of this, right? Let's see what comments. Do we get any comments? Let's see here. Daniel says, very cool. Thumbs up. Thank you, Daniel. Monica, yes, IoT is cool. Absolutely. I agree. All righty. So here we go. So all you've got to do now is you're going to take this. Let me just show you. And copy. And let's go back to our LinkedIn. And boom. And so bring it to the stage. And so in this case, we're going to go to Mark and click on his profile. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to go here to more. We're going to look for connect because we don't see connect, right? So remember that. If you don't see connect, it's not that you can't connect. You can send a message if you've got message privileges, right? But if you don't worry about it because the idea here is really to connect. Don't click follow, click connect. If you click connect, you will automatically be following the person. So now we're going to add a note and we're going to paste this. That's why I was asking me if it wanted me to customize this for LinkedIn. So I'm just going to do this really quick. And yes, please adapt this for LinkedIn. All right, so it's working on that really quickly because there are parameters. As you see here, we only get 300 characters. This is 375 characters. All righty, so, all right, so let's do this. Copy now, and it regenerated that for me. And now we're going to paste. Oops. What happened here? There we are. So we're going to just simply change this and go. I kept calling Michael. His name's Mark. Don't make that mistake, okay? Hi, Mark. I noticed we're both NEIU alumni. Go Golden Eagles. I'm currently exploring new opportunities in APAR and would love to connect. If you're open to sharing any career insights or advice from your journey, I'd be truly grateful and happy to support you however I can as well. And so we've got and then go Mary and 201-555, that's 5555. Okay, 303. So let's get rid of that. And let's pop this up. Let's pop that up there. Boom, there we are. Alrighty, so Hurricane as well, and Mary and her phone number. And again, get a Google Voice number, right? I've told you about that in the past, voice.google.com. And that way you can have a number that is not your personal number in case somebody goes sideways on you. Block them and then make sure that, they don't have your real number. But now Mark knows that she's not a flake, she's a real person. And it just adds a little bit of credibility and comfortability when you're connecting with people. And so in case, let's just say Mark's name was longer. Let's say it was Michael, right? What would we do? Michael, because now we're over, right? So boom, we can just take Mary's name out. Why? Because when he gets it, he'll see her name. All righty, he'll see her name. And again, so and you could always ask Chat to incorporate the phone number in the when you do the prompt. And then of course you'll hit send. And what do? First, before you hit send, you copy this, and of course you hit send. And now you're going to go back and you're going to go back and you're going to do this for the next person and the next person and the next person and the next person until LinkedIn tells you, hey, you've reached the limit for today. All right. So this is how we do it. Oh, all right. Let me get you the prompt for today. And gosh, that, look, I'm proud of myself on this one. I love doing this, showing you guys how to connect with others. Because again, this is one of the things that you fall down on. You just click and apply. You're going and you're trying to find jobs that are posted. And we tell you that the hidden job market represents 70 to 80% of all the jobs that are out there. They're not posted anywhere, but 70 to 80% of the jobs. So when you're looking at job postings, you're only looking at 20 to 30% of the potential jobs. And some of those are fake. Okay. Some of those are fake listings, right? So let me remove this and bring myself back. There you go. Some of those are fake. So you want to get to the crux of it. Get connected with people who can connect you to opportunities. I'm going to say that again. Get connected to people that can connect you to opportunities. And one of the very first places you should start is with the schools that you have attended. All right, let me pop this into the chat and in the comments, whatever they call it. And you've got it now. And for those of you who are watching live on YouTube, you've got the live prompt here, the live link to the prompt. Everybody else, you can watch the video. And because it's taken me a while to go back and actually add those links to each and every one of those. We've done so many. This is week 7. Can't believe it. But nonetheless, again, I hope you found some value in what we covered today. I'll be looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, 12 Eastern, right here. And again, thanks so much for joining me. Stay safe in all you do. God bless everybody. Bye.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern, on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.